Hello, my name is Christine Prakash, and my informative speech is on the article Mindful Management Techniques by Robert D. Ramsey. Using mindfulness in the healthcare field is the new trend nowadays. We have been hearing the word mindfulness a lot, but do we know what it means? Mindfulness is paying attention to the present moment with intention, curiosity, openness, and without a judgment. It is learning the practice of being in the present moment. Many managers are more mindless than more mindful nowadays. They overlook and deny conflicts. Guess which managers are more successful? Mindful ones. There are many strategies and techniques that can raise any manager's rating on the mindfulness meter. In order to do this, there are 5 strategies that managers have to follow to become more mindful. Number 1, listen more. Number 2, slow down. Number 3 is question your perceptions. Number 4 is pay attention to your peripheral vision. And number 5 is practice reflection. Going back to number 1, listen more. How many of your managers talk too much? A lot of them, right? Listening is one of the greatest tools for practicing mindfulness. A lot can be learned about what really works by listening to many voices, not just a few. Many managers hold meetings within a couple of people. To become more mindful, hold meetings with a lot of your employees, and not just managers, but your employees, your department manager, and your supervisor to become more mindful. This involves giving your uninvited attention, observing body language, and asking questions. There is a difference between actively listening and waiting for your turn to speak. Managers with excellent listening skills are always more in touch and take actions with full awareness. Going to number 2, slow down. So many managers have meetings back to back that sometimes they don't even remember what the meeting was about. Mindful managers slow their day to make it more manageable instead of rushing it. Instead of going from meetings to meetings, they actually take the time to understand what's happening, and they take their time to be more deliberate during the meetings. This allows managers to have a more meaningful relationship with more people. This is a result of having a better relationship, making better decisions, choices, and less stress. Although the business world is moving fast, mindful managers assess, evaluate, and then they act. Moving on to number 3, question your perception. Mindful managers require testing. It is necessary to look beyond the words people say and understand the real meaning. For example, what is the body language telling you? What are the person's eyes telling you? And ask tough questions. Number 4, pay attention to peripheral vision. When I was reading the article, I didn't really understand what this meant until I reread it. And it said, mindful managers have to be alert to opportunities that may be approaching them, but they can't see them. They just might be out of sight. It takes keen peripheral vision to avoid being blindsided. Mindfulness involves being of all 3 act at once. Moving on to our last strategy, practice reflection. Mother Teresa said, God is a friend of silence. Good managers are too. They need to reflect, to contemplate, and to interrupt all they see and hear. Those are the 5 strategies that managers need to take to become more mindful. How do the audience feel about mindfulness? Well, we all know who Steve Jobs is, right? Steve Jobs introduced a 30-minute meditation at work, and it's become a daily routine. Every employee goes to work, they practice meditation for 30 minutes, and the classes are provided to them. This is another strategy to become more mindful managers. Mindfulness is located as a self-development tool in the context of management. Paying attention, concentrating, and having clear thoughts are beneficial. And all managers need those, right? The more people focus on their work, the more they achieve. The mindfulness practice has been linked to emotional intelligence, productivity and innovation. Mindfulness measures have been proven to reduce stress and promote positive learning, leadership, and well-being. Why should you care about becoming mindfulness? Mindfulness is the new management technique. A number of managers and supervisors are beginning to apply the concept of mindfulness in the business leadership. Using mindfulness in the healthcare field has an advantage by striving to be in the moment and to be prepared for any contingency and up for any challenges. Introducing mindfulness practice to everyone in the healthcare field has a potential and danger, a shift inside and outside the healthcare workplace. Thank you.